Good morning. Today is Friday, September 20, 2024. Today in history, on this day, 78 years ago, the first Cannes International Film Festival was held in France. Today, it is one of the most influential film festivals globally, and along with the Berlin International Film Festival and the Venice International Film Festival, is considered one of the world's top 3 film festivals. Its highest award is the Palme d'Or. Welcome to today's Xinjiang Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
U.S. sanctions 16 officials under Venezuelan President Maduro. According to Agence France-Presse, on September 12, the United States announced new sanctions on 16 Venezuelan officials under President Maduro. These sanctions target senior officials of the National Electoral Commission and the Supreme Court, accusing them of obstructing transparent elections. Additional sanctions were imposed on military, intelligence, and government officials, including those from the Treasury Department, for exacerbating repression through intimidation, indiscriminate detention, and censorship. The Venezuelan opposition claims that candidate González won the July 28 election by a landslide, citing publicly released election data. However, the Electoral Commission declared Maduro the winner without disclosing detailed voting results. Maduro's re-election bid has been rejected by Washington and several Latin American countries. US and UK announce new aid plan for Ukraine. According to Reuters, during their visit to Kyiv, U.S. Secretary of State Blinken and British Foreign Minister Lammy announced a new aid package for Ukraine. The U.S. will provide over $700 million, including $325 million for restoring Ukrainian energy facilities and power grids, $290 million for humanitarian assistance, and $102 million for humanitarian demining. Zelensky has repeatedly urged the U.S. to lift restrictions on Ukraine's use of U.S.-made long-range weapons against targets in Russia. Sources indicate that the U.S. is close to finalizing an agreement to supply these weapons, though some technical issues remain unresolved. South Korea approves construction of 2 nuclear reactors. According to Agence France-Presse, on September 12, South Korea approved the construction of 2 nuclear reactors on the East Coast, each with a capacity of 1.4 gigawatts, scheduled for completion by 2033. The new reactors aim to support the development of advanced technologies like artificial intelligence by providing a stable and reliable energy supply. This project, approved after Korea Hydro and Nuclear Power Company's 2016 license application, comes as South Korea shifts its energy strategy. Former President Moon Jae-in had planned to phase out nuclear energy by 2084 for safety reasons. However, since President Yoon Suk-yeol took office in 2022, there has been a gradual restoration of nuclear energy to reduce emissions. The goal is for nuclear power to supply 36% of electricity by 2038, up from the current 30%. Cambodia extends ban on frozen animal offal imports. Cambodia China Times reported that Cambodia will extend its ban on the import of frozen animal offal until March 12 next year. The initial ban, which began in February, was set to end on September 12 but has now been extended to prevent the impact of large quantities of imported frozen offal on the domestic market, ensure inferior frozen meat does not enter the market, and protect consumer health. Last year, Cambodia legally imported 45,000 tons of frozen meat. By November, Cambodian customs had conducted 7 inspections, seizing and destroying 17.7 tons of illegally imported and inferior meat. Malaysian police investigate Islamic business group in child abuse case. According to Kuala Lumpur's Comprehensive News, Malaysian police recently resolved a major child abuse case, rescuing 402 children and teenagers and arresting 171 individuals, including deans, administrators, and religious teachers. The investigation is ongoing to identify an Islamic businessman allegedly behind the operation. The welfare homes involved are run by Global Ikhwan Services and Business Holdings, an Islamic charity company. This organization, rooted in the Malaysian cult group Al-Arkam, has approximately RM325 million in assets and operates globally with branches in 20 countries across Asia, Europe, Africa, and Oceania. At its peak, it had over 100,000 followers, including many prominent business and political figures. 60% chance of La Nina phenomenon this year. According to Reuters, the latest report from the World Meteorological Organization indicates a 55% chance of transitioning from current neutral conditions to La Nina conditions between September and November 2024. From October 2024 to February 2025, this probability increases to 60%, while the likelihood of El Niño re-emerging during this period is very low. La Nina refers to a significant cooling of sea surface temperatures in the central and eastern equatorial Pacific, accompanied by changes in tropical atmospheric circulation, including variations in wind, air pressure, and rainfall. The impact of each La Nina event varies based on its intensity, duration, timing, and interactions with other climate factors. Nanyang Technological University and Alibaba establish joint lab. According to Lianhe Xiaobao, NTU and Alibaba Group have recently announced the establishment of a new joint laboratory. Over the next 5 years, the joint scientific research team, comprising about 200 researchers, will focus on developing energy-saving artificial intelligence technology and AI solutions for an aging society. This new laboratory builds on the previous collaboration between Nanyang Technological University, NTU, in Singapore and Alibaba, which began in 2018. The updated focus will emphasize energy-saving AI technologies. Currently, Singapore hosts over 20 joint laboratories established by enterprises and academic institutions, contributing significantly to the application of new technologies across various fields.
According to Chihuo Daily, spot gold recently surged by 1.9% to $2,560.13, setting a new record high. That's all for today's Qingchao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.